Hi, and thanks for your question. When it comes to choosing a camera for macro photography, it very much depends on what you're going to do with the final product. For me at the moment, all I'm doing is posting on social media. So something like the Micro Four Thirds Lumix G100 suits my needs perfectly. It's about $600 brand new, and it's not the most feature-rich camera that there is out there, but for what I use it for, it suits my needs just fine. I chose the Lumix G100 and Micro Four Thirds systems in general because it is lighter. They're often smaller, lighter, cheaper, same as the lenses, and when I do my macro walks, weight is very much a contributing factor. I am at that stage where I could use a few extra megapixels, and that's why when I get the chance, I will be upgrading to the OM1, the Olympus OM1, as it has a high resolution mode that can get you up to 80 megapixels. Pretty amazing. When it comes to what lens I would recommend for beginners, it would probably be the Olympus M Zuiko f2.8 60mm macro lens. It has a couple of handy little features. It does have autofocus, which you might find useful when you're first starting out. I don't really use autofocus at all because I find it much easier to get a sharper image when you manual focus. But as a beginner, I did kind of rely on autofocus just a little bit. It has a minimum focusing distance of 19 centimeters, which is from sensor to subject, and a working distance of 9 centimeters from the front of your lens to the subject. It has a larger working distance than any of the other macro lenses that I've used, which is why I would probably recommend this for beginners, as you don't have to get as close to your bugs. But in all honesty, you're going to have bugs that fly away no matter how far away you are, so it's probably helpful if you get used to getting super close to your bugs right from the beginning. If price is a contributing factor to your choices in purchases, I would recommend the Lumix G 30mm macro lens. This too also gets to 1:1 magnification, but it does have a very, very small working distance of only 2 centimeters. This one you can pick up for $400 brand new at the moment. If you've got a little bit more money to burn and you are interested in getting even closer to your subjects, the lens I would recommend is the Laowa f2.8 2:1 ultra macro. So this gets you to 2 times magnification in macro mode, so you can get right into the cells of a bug's eye. It is a little bit pricier. It's $750 brand new, or if you can get lucky, you can find it secondhand for between $400 and $500. It's not quite as sharp as the Olympus, and it is 100% manual focus. But as I said, once you get used to the manual focus, it's not really an issue. But this is a beautiful little lens. This is my favorite. This is the one I have on my camera all the time, except for when I record videos like this. But yes, beautiful lens, nice and sharp, and it has a working distance of 4.5 centimeters, which for me is pretty good. So just to give you the short and sweet version, if you want to get those super sharp images and have a little bit of help with the autofocus, I recommend the Olympus. If you're on a budget, I recommend the Panasonic Lumix. And if you want to get serious about macro right from the start, I would recommend the Laowa. Whoops. Hope this helps.